Emmerdale's Vanessa Woodfield has exposed her sister Tracy Robinson's secret in new scenes, forcing her to make a drastic decision. In tonight's episode of the Ieave soap, a drunken Vanessa spilled the beans about Tracy stealing from Eric Pollard at the shop. Earlier this week, Tracy confided in her sister about the thefts, with Vanessa rushing to help. She gave Tracy the money to pay back Eric before he could find out he was being conned. At the shop, Tracy comforted her boss, who was still feeling down for thinking he'd messed up the books. He offered to treat Tracy to lunch at the Woolpack, mistakenly believing she'd saved him by finding the missing cash. Their lunch break couldn't be more ill-timed, as Vanessa had walked out of work and resorted to day drinking to cope with Susie's betrayal. First, she attacked her best friend Rona Goskert for defending her mum Mary over the affair with Susie. Vanessa even threw her ex-Charity Dingle into the mix as she complained about being constantly cheated on. "I'm done being nice," she said, adding, "It's always the ones who you least expect who hurt you the most." Tracy tried to reason with her, but Vanessa retorted, "Like you're in any position to criticize." When Eric said she was making a fool of herself, Vanessa replied, without missing a beat, "No, you're the fool, Eric." She then ratted her sister out, telling Eric and the pub patrons that Tracy was responsible for putting off potential buyers for the shop and stealing from the till. "Don't be ridiculous, Tracy wouldn't do that to me," Eric said confidently. "I gave her that money to pay you back," Vanessa insisted, leaving Tracy little choice but to admit her wrongdoings. "I'm so sorry, Eric," Tracy said as the pub fell into a stunned silence. "Don't you think I've been through enough lately?" a disappointed Eric asked her. "I was desperate," Tracy tried, telling Eric that Nate hadn't been paying child support for Frankie. As viewers know, Nate was murdered by an unknown culprit, with a flashback now revealing John Sugden was behind his death. "You're not the person I thought you were," Eric said sternly, branding Tracy's lies unforgivable and firing her on the spot. When he left, Tracy directed her anger at Vanessa, telling her that Eric did not deserve her public spectacle. After reconciling with Rona and throwing up the bottle of white wine she'd just drunk, Vanessa resolved to make amends with Tracy, but ignored her sister had made different plans. At home, Vanessa asked Tracy to talk, but was shocked to learn her sister was going to leave the village. "Not only have you destroyed my relationship with Eric, you've ruined my reputation," Tracy said. "I've lost my job when I need it the most, all because you needed to lash out at someone," she continued, lamenting that no one would trust her now. "I'm sorry, Trace. I really am," Vanessa offered, but Tracy stopped her to inform her that she and Frankie would move in with a friend in Nottingham. When Vanessa said she could cover her rent, Tracy snapped. "Screw you and your money," she told her sister as she left the room. "Maybe people aren't perfect, but neither are you,"